Okay, guys, welcome back to Ikuruku TV. Okay, so right now, this information is for those migrants who reside in Germany. Now, the German government is trying very hard to restrict migrants from sending back money, to their home countries or limit the amount they can actually take back to their countries. Although expert has condemned this move and said that it will increase the poverty rate and also increase the number of migrants who will be fleeing their countries. Please let us know what you think about this information. While others are looking for ways to japa or to escape from Nigeria, this our sister here got to Canada and she said that the life there is boring. Let's start with her before we talk about this information happening in Germany right now.
People don't tell you about moving to Canada. I feel so alone.
Wow.
I feel like I live
Really?
with someone I can't have a conversation with, and I'm trying to cry, and I even have to be silent about it. Cause
Wow.
you just lose out on so many things. Your life, you just leave it behind. Your friends, and I'm so hurt, and my heart hurts. You have to work all the time. I have school. I'm so sad.
Wow.
I'm hurting so much. I don't have any friends.
You don't have friends. Okay. So that's a sister who got to Germany and who got to Canada. And she said that the life there is so boring, so lonely. She doesn't have friends. She doesn't have companions. She doesn't have anybody to talk to. Wow. I think maybe you should send me a DM so I can communicate with you and visit you from time to time. You shock you. I know what you are thinking. Better change your mindset. Now, let us quickly go into Germany and find out what they are saying about the money we all send back home. Now, the German Finance Ministry says it wants to restrict, remittances that migrants send back home. This would increase poverty in poorer countries, says experts. So, the Germany government is looking for new ways to deter irregular migration as the parties in Olaf Scholz's coalition reel from regional election defeat and a subsequent shift to the right in the country's political debate. You can see. So this is where the problem, the migration has been a, um, a something to do campaign about, in these European Union countries. Once it comes to election period, migration laws begins to change because most of the citizens would want the country to, be tough on migration. But if the government who came into power was voted by migrants who have already integrated into the system, they will begin to disappoint their voters. They'll try to switch to fit the wider population just to continue to sit in power. Now, now, a new proposal has come from the leader of the party that has seen the most drastic erosion of voter numbers. So this person is seriously in problem and he wants to change. Christian Linder, head of the neoliberal Free Democratic Party, FDP, whose finance ministry is currently checking whether it is technically and legally possible to stop asylum seekers sending the benefits they get in Germany back to their own countries. Now, do you get the point now? So, if you usually send money back to your country, and I think you should be very careful because I know that a lot of immigrants do send money with their documents. Okay, be careful because they are monitoring your money. They are monitoring what you are doing with that document. All right. Now, a proposal has come from the leader of the party that has seen the most drastic erosion of voter numbers. Okay? Since it is difficult to stop people making international bank transfers or sending cash via companies like Western Union, observers presume this would mean paying asylum seekers benefit in kind via a payment card. Now, I think this is the strategy they want to employ now, that they will no longer pay you cash. Okay, at least I know how the Italian system works. At the end of every month, they give you pocket money, a cash we know as pocket money. So this pocket money is worth about 75 euros. Okay, that's what they pay in Italy. I don't know about your city, or maybe it differs from city to city, but where I know in Milan is 75 euros every month, depending how many days. Okay, I think each day is 2 euro 50 cents or thereabout. So, but in Germany, I think they pay higher. Please, can somebody also help us through the comment section on how much they do pay there? So what they want to do now is to give you a card that you can only use to purchase things in Germany, just to make sure that you do not send that money or part of it to your families back home. They want you to spend everything in Germany. Now, the German government commissioner for migration agreement, Joachim Stamp, has already called for such a move, which is supported by Olaf Scholz as well as all of Germany's state leaders. Wow. So, as it is now, this might be implemented in no distant time. Okay? People want to work, but migration experts wonder whether stopping remittances is possible, or we have any measurable effect on the money sent home, as the benefits that asylum seekers get are so low. But despite being so low, they still want to restrict you from sending it away from the economy of Germany. Now, I don't think this has been thought through yet. Matthias Luque, a migration expert at the Kiel Institute for the World Economy, IFW, told DW, when people come here, they want to work properly and support their families. But the idea that the little asylum seekers benefit is some kind of pull factor, I don't think that's credible. That's what this expert is saying. Luke also had moral problems with the idea. I think it's a very strange definition of freedom to say, here's a poor person, and they want to give money to even poorer people. And I want to forbid that. I can't understand how that is supposed to work legally or how it makes sense politically, he said. So what does this mean? It means that these people, Olaf Scholz's government now, is struggling seriously, and they want to do things that will give their citizens assurances that they can handle the situation at hand. Okay, that is what they are just trying to do everything possible to see that they get the vote that they have lost already now. Tobias Hendland, an economics professor at Kiel University, thinks that even if depriving asylum seekers of cash did low remittances, it will also come at a cost. We know that being able to participate in society is important for integration. In any case, he said, I don't think this would make a big difference. I think it's mostly going to be a policy that has an impact as a signal to the population here that has something to be done. Okay? Finding other means to send money. Experts were also skeptical whether the payment card would really prevent asylum seekers from getting their hands on cash, since people could use the card to buy goods and sell them. Problem. So Africans are very smart, believe me. So they can use it to buy something too, and also resell it, and that will bring about cash. Wow. The ultimate effect of such restrictions, said Luque, may just be to strengthen informal networks among migrants, including the Hawala network for international payment. And that's something that we should not encourage, he said, because often those payment networks can be on the margins of criminality and the financing of terrorism. Germany's far-right alternative for Germany, AfD, the most anti-immigration of Germany's major parties, has called for a tax on remittances, though international experiences has shown that attempts to restrict overseas payments have not been particularly successful. So they've been trying for a very long time to do this, but they've never succeeded. Other countries have tried taxing remittances, sending with little success, as these flows can also be sent via informal methods, making them hard to track, said Catalonia Amuedo Dorantes, professor of economics and immigration expert at the University of California, Merced. In Africa, for instance, remittances are often sent informally through a hawala system. Migrants turned to more formal methods as they become cheaper and safer. If countries restrict the sending of remittances, however, many might opt for using informal methods, which will not favor the government as well. So I think it is better for the government to leave these people who are sending their money families, because to me, it will also increase the influx of migrants from these countries into Europe too. Because when somebody who is living in Europe is supporting the family back home, I don't think that most of them will be eager to take the same risk that the first person who is in Germany or in Europe has taken to, get here and also to support them. So I think the choice is theirs. I've said mine. Please drop your comments below and share this information. Make it go viral. Thank you very much, and God bless you.